Have you ever been stopped by someone who just can't believe your age? They guess a number that's 5, maybe even 10 years younger than you actually are. At first, it feels like a simple compliment about your skin or your genes. But what if it's not? What if looking younger than your age is an external sign of something much deeper happening on the inside? A reflection of your psychology, your mindset, and the very way you choose to live your life. People who seem to defy the clock often share a set of powerful, hidden psychological traits. Today, we are going to decode 6 of these profound reasons why you might look younger than your age. This isn't about skincare. This is about your soul. If you've ever been told you don't look your age, this is the video that will finally explain why. 1. You have mastered your inner world. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to wear the stress of their lives on their faces? Every worry, every resentment, every anxiety seems to carve a new line into their skin. The connection between your mind and your body is not a metaphor. It's a biological reality. When you are in a constant state of stress, your body is flooded with a hormone called cortisol. Chronic high levels of cortisol accelerate the aging process by breaking down collagen in your skin, leading to wrinkles and a loss of elasticity. Stress doesn't just make you feel older, it literally makes you look older. People who look younger than their age are often masters of their inner world. They are not people who have easy lives. They are people who have learned not to be destroyed by a difficult one. As the great Stoic emperor Marcus Aurelius wrote in his private journal, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. They have an unbreakable spirit. They take the blows of life, but they refuse to let the bitterness remain. Their faces reflect this inner resilience. If you are someone who, despite hardship, continues to move forward with a calm spirit, you have discovered the ultimate anti-aging secret. 2. You see life as an adventure. One of the fastest ways to age is to become rigid, to cling to the past, to fear the future, and to resist the natural flow of life. A mind that resists change is a mind under constant, low-grade stress. This resistance creates physical tension in the body, in your jaw, your shoulders, your brow, which, over time, becomes etched into your posture and your face. People who are stuck in the past often look heavy, stiff, and worn down. Think of those people who seem ageless, even in their 60s or 70s. They are rarely the ones who are complaining that things aren't like they used to be. They are the ones learning a new language, traveling to a new country, or starting a new hobby. They see life as an adventure, not a burden. This mental flexibility and openness to new experiences keeps their minds sharp and their spirits light, which naturally reflects in a more youthful and vibrant appearance. As the philosopher Heraclitus said, "The only constant in life is change." Those who don't fight this current age far more gracefully. 3. Your mind is endlessly curious. True youth starts in the mind. The moment you stop being curious, you start growing old. A curious mind is an active mind. The act of learning new things, asking questions, and exploring new ideas builds new neural pathways in your brain, a process called neuroplasticity. This mental stimulation is like a workout for your brain, keeping it sharp and preventing cognitive decline. But it does more than that. It changes your entire energy. Have you ever been around someone who is passionately curious about something? Their eyes light up. Their expressions are animated. They radiate an electric energy. Compare that to someone who has lost their curiosity, who is bored with life. Their energy is flat and tired. A curious person doesn't see life as something that is slipping away. They see it as a universe of things they have yet to discover. That mentality, that fire in the mind, is a powerful source of youthful vitality that shines from the inside out. 4. You express your emotions freely. In a world that often encourages us to be strong and suppress our feelings, the ability to express emotions honestly is a hidden key to staying young. Unexpressed emotions are not harmless. They get trapped in the body. Suppressed sadness, anger, or frustration creates chronic inner tension. This tension leads to increased cortisol levels, tightened muscles, especially in the face, and a constant state of internal stress that accelerates the aging process. Think of someone who holds everything in. They never cry, they never get angry, they always pretend to be fine. Over time, their face can become like a mask, hardened by years of unspoken pain. Now, think of someone who laughs from their belly, who isn't afraid to cry when they're sad, who speaks their truth. Their face is expressive, alive, and often looks softer and younger because it is not holding the physical weight of suppressed emotions. Emotional release is a natural anti-aging tool. 5. You surround yourself with positive energy. Have you ever spent time with someone and left feeling completely drained? Or walked into a room and felt the heavy, negative energy? That feeling is real, and it has a physical impact. Our brains have things called mirror neurons that cause us to unconsciously absorb and reflect the emotional states of those around us. If you are constantly surrounded by people who complain, criticize, or live in a state of negativity, your own body will start to mirror that stress. Your cortisol levels rise, your body tenses up, and you are being slowly poisoned by secondhand negativity. The philosopher and motivational speaker Jim Rohn famously said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." The Stoics also taught to be incredibly selective with your company. People who look younger than their age are often ruthless guardians of their own energy. They naturally gravitate towards people who lift them up, who inspire them, and who bring laughter and joy. They understand that positivity is a form of nourishment for the soul, and that it has a direct, visible effect on the body. 6. You let go of the past. Holding on to past regrets, resentments, or grudges is like carrying a heavy bag of rocks on your back every single day. It not only weighs down your soul, it wears down your body. When you constantly replay painful memories, your brain re-experiences the stress of those events as if they were happening right now. This keeps your body in a chronic state of fight or flight, flooding you with aging stress hormones and preventing your cells from repairing themselves effectively. You can often see the weight of the past on a person's face, a bitterness in their expression, a permanent sadness in their eyes. In contrast, people who have learned to make peace with their past look lighter. Their faces are more relaxed. Their presence is more peaceful. The great spiritual traditions, from Buddhism to Stoicism, all teach the same profound truth. The past is a memory, and suffering comes from clinging to it. By practicing forgiveness, not for the other person, but for yourself, you release yourself from that prison. Letting go is not an act of weakness. It is the ultimate act of self-preservation. It is the choice to stop allowing a past event to continue hurting you in the present. As we've seen, looking younger than your age is rarely just about genetics. It is often the beautiful, external reflection of a well-tended inner world. It is the sign of a resilient spirit that refuses to be broken by stress. It is the sign of a flexible mind that embraces change. It is the sign of a curious soul that never stops learning. It is the sign of an honest heart that expresses its emotions freely. It is the sign of a wise person who protects their energy. And it is the sign of a free spirit that has let go of the past. These are not qualities you are born with. They are choices you can make, habits you can build, and a state of being you can cultivate. The secret to youth is not found in a bottle. It is found in the way you choose to live your life.